Joined by the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo, now for coach's comments presented by Southside Auto Tech. And Rocky, this was easily the closest, tightest battle we've had over this win streak, but the streak is extended to 7 games here. A late third period push leads to this result here tonight.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to be happy that you found a way to win a game. And tonight's probably one of those nights. I'm sure it was more enjoyable to watch as a fan than it was to be involved in. We didn't have a ton of jump early, and I think their goalie is like an extra defenseman, and we just made sure that he got to touch it on almost every one of our entries. So that makes it pretty challenging to generate any offense when their goalie goes behind the net and makes a pass and breaks them out. So we're going to certainly have to dig into that. It's a big part of why our forecheck struggles, and our forecheck has been, of all the parts of our game, our forecheck has been the worst part of our game all year long consistently, and it's something that we talk about. It's something that we show video on. It's something that we focus on, but it's not something that we're very good at, and we're going to have to keep working on it to try to make it a strength and not a weakness. Tonight it was a weakness, but the thing I'm most proud of was the push that we got in the third period. We had 4 shots on net in the second. We weren't generating much offense, and we get a push. Obviously, we're down 4-3, and there was no panic on the bench. We immediately respond, score on the very next shift, and then great play off the faceoff gets us the lead, and then the empty netter. But we watched them make plays to the backside post all night long in our own end, and of course they score the 5th goal on the backside post. So it was one of those nights where we weren't mentally engaged, and fortunately enough, our talent kind of was able to carry us in that situation.
Take me through that sequence where you get the game-tying goal right after they score on the power play. You send out Gio DeJulian's line, and we've talked about it before. He has scored some clutch goals this season. They respond in a really impressive way right there.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure if he was going to get it, if Bruno was going to get it. We were both around it, and Dash, obviously, the Dash streak continues, but that line I thought was probably our most consistent line tonight. And I thought obviously, Schleiner's line did good things, and at times, the other lines did good things. You really notice when a guy like Looms isn't in the lineup. Yeah. It makes a big difference for us, and and that's no disrespect to whether it was Janzi or Kohanski or Lefty, whoever was playing in that spot. Like, they're just you're trying to fill the shoes of a mature veteran forward that certainly is it's hard to do, and so you don't have the same jump from that line. But I thought Gio's line really picked the slack up and created for us. They defended in transition well. They worked really hard, and that's becoming the identity of that line, which I think is really important for us now and down the stretch.
Caden Harrington with 2 goals here tonight. He had a quiet month of December after that just incredible November he had. But 2 goals here tonight, 11 on the season for him from a defenseman. You've had a lot of defensemen since you've been here who've been able to put the puck in the net. Tell me about what Harrington has meant over the course of this season with his second multi-goal performance of the year.
You know what? That power play obviously changed the dynamic pretty significantly. We get the 5-on-3 goal quick from, I think, Henny, and then or maybe it was tipped, but Henny hit the one.
Anderson, yeah.
And then you get the goal from Diz, and those 2 guys have been really good for us on the power play in regards to keeping things moving and extending our possessions. And Harrington's just been one of those guys that we knew he was going to create offense. He's certainly doing that, but his ability to defend in transition, his ability to defend in our end, his ability to break pucks out and get pucks through the neutral zone has been really important for us, and we can trust him to play hard minutes. He's not just an offensive defenseman, and certainly the production and the point totals are wonderful, and I'm proud of him for that, but I'm more proud of the fact that he's willing to do the things that are necessary to be a 200-foot defenseman.
And they came through here in a huge way. Who would have thought the empty netter ends up being the game winner, but you get the job done here. Rocky, good start to the road trip. We'll talk to you tomorrow in Dubuque.
Thanks, Joel.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo. And this has been Coach's Comments presented by Southside Auto Tech. A 6-5 win for Lincoln, and the road trip continues tomorrow night, 7:05. Remember, that is a 7:05, not 6:05. 7:05 start time tomorrow night from the I'm On Arena in Dubuque. That's when we will talk to you next. Big thank you to everyone tuning in here tonight, and we will speak to you again tomorrow night on the Lincoln Stars Hockey Network.